BBC Radio Cornwall, Victoria Graham.
And so we continue. We're talking about connecting with people in the battle to combat loneliness. Christmas particularly can seem like one of the loneliest times of the year for many people. 24% of service personnel have felt lonely in the last week, and nearly a quarter of 16 to 35-year-olds have felt feelings of isolation in just the last 24 hours. That's according to the Armed Forces charity SAFA. Now, do you feel lonely? Thank you so much to some of our callers today, John and Christopher, who said they've felt loneliness, but they've learned how to cope with it. Maybe you've suddenly found yourself alone. How difficult is it to find someone to talk to? Maybe you've organised a group, a community of people that come together to stop you feeling lonely. I'd love to hear all of your stories today.
Call BBC Radio Cornwall for free. 0808 100 1039.
Text 81333, starting your message with the word Cornwall.
Search BBC Radio Cornwall on Twitter and Facebook.
And before we continue, I just want to reflect back on our conversation on loneliness, which does continue. And thanks to John and Christopher, who said that they had both experienced loneliness and in some cases are still experiencing it because of various life events. And it prompted someone to get in touch with me. And that person is our very own Emily Stevenson. And I say our very own because, Emily, I feel like I know you almost. You are Cornwall's beach guardian.
Hello, Victoria. Good to speak to you again.
And to you too. And you got in touch with me because you said, loneliness can be quite a thing, but what you're doing as beach guardian is getting people together and cleaning up beaches in Cornwall. And actually, that's really forming a sense of community for people.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was listening to your show, and it's such an important issue that we have to address with social isolation. And hearing John's story, it really touched me because I could relate it to so many of our volunteers who have felt that loneliness. In Cornwall, we do have a problem where, as you know, in the winter months, it just turns into a ghost town. So we really saw beach cleaning as an opportunity to unite people, bring people together, just spending an hour out in the fresh air, obviously bringing benefits to the environment and to your physical well-being, but also the mental health and well-being benefits that come with spending time with like-minded people out and about in the fresh air. It really is substantial. And I just wanted to share that with your listeners, in that if they are feeling loneliness in this time of the Christmas period, then come out, join us on a beach clean or join your other local groups on beach cleans, and it will massively help.
You've got various things happening over the Christmas period. You do not stand still over Christmas, do you?
Well, Christmas is an important time for everybody, and plastic doesn't stop washing up on our beaches in the Christmas holidays, so it's important to continue the beach cleans. But yes, we are doing a lot of beach cleans over the Christmas holidays. I think we're doing every day except Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. All the other days of the holiday, we're doing a beach clean. Fancy dress is encouraged, but we'll also be giving out mince pies and hot drinks, and it's going to be a real social occasion in this festive time, but also we're down there doing something good for the environment. And as I say, spending time with other people is good for ourselves as well.
And I think, Emily, one thing that I've picked up from your stint with us on BBC Spotlight is that you attract people from all sorts of different age ranges. So from the older person, the pensioners, down to very young people. It's sort of that community. It's a family, isn't it, of generations coming together to beach clean with you.
Absolutely, and the word family completely resonates with me. I do feel like our volunteers, we've got this kind of tight-knit family between us now, and I've met so many incredible, inspiring people, and the older people really inspire me because it's changed their lives. They're retired, some of them experience weeks without seeing people, without getting out the house, and they're coming down, and they're now going out and doing their own beach cleans and talking to the children and sharing with them these stories. The older people can say, oh, I remember a time before plastic and we had a milk delivery, and the children are just completely entranced by these stories. So it's really great to see those intergenerational conversations happening down on the beach.
And Emily, if anybody wants to find out where your beach clean is happening and what sort of times, where can they find that information?
So it's all on the Beach Guardian Facebook page, and all of the information of what you need to bring, where you need to go, is all on there. And any questions, just drop me an email at emily@beachguardian.co.uk.
Emily, great to hear your smiling voice. I think voices can be smiling. You always seem to be smiling. Thank you so much. Good to talk to you.
You too. Take care.
Lovely Emily Stevenson, the beach guardian here in Cornwall, talking about loneliness and that family, that community of beach cleaners coming together of all sorts of ages. It really is a family. So if you fancy joining one of those over the Christmas and New Year period, then I think everybody is welcome. It's safe to say that.